even saw the x-rays in the first place. Somebody made a mistake. Sent them to the ER when they should have been gone to the OR when Earl Bragg was sent up there. So by that time, you'd identified the patient in question. Yes, he came in with his ID when the ambulance brought him in. We didn't know who he was, what he was doing, what he was carrying, or what was about to happen. At what point did you become aware that Mr. Bragg was a threat? When I saw the x-rays, I could tell that there was something wrong. Nurse Johnson, who was our head nurse, she got a call. I got on the line. They explained to me that Earl Bragg was potentially carrying your classified materials, and that's when the record, Dr. Drake, none of this can be laid at the FBI's door. This is an Equinox screw-up. We are strictly a janitorial service cleaning up their mess. Are you kidding me? This is a mess to you guys? Why don't you try calling it a disaster, or maybe a death trap? Or why don't you try admitting that this tragedy should have and could have been prevented?
Agent Winifred Leeds? Systems and analysis. Well, that's because that is, unfortunately, we have not had time to organize our records. We're compiling lists of potential victims from several different sources. Yes, sir. In addition to Sonny Corinthos, his wife, Claudia Zakara Corinthos, was also in attendance. We don't have a location on her at this time.
Okay, tonight's really important. I want to hook as many benefactors as possible. The bigger endowment I get for the fund in Michael's name, the more kids we can help.
That's good. That's a good goal.
But you're thinking that's not my only goal. I'm trying to bargain with God. I'm trying to get a miracle for Michael.
I think that you're the most determined woman I've ever met. And once you put your mind to something, you make it happen no matter what it takes.
I could name you a dozen times that I should have wound up dead. But I didn't. And I believe there's a reason for that. There's a reason I should be here, and that's to fight this battle for my son. I know you don't want me to get my hopes up, I can tell.
I just want you to be realistic, that's all.
Have you ever heard of Lorenzo Adone? At 6 years old, he was diagnosed with a genetic disease, ALD. The doctors gave him less than 2 years to live. But his parents refused to give up on him, and they set out to find a cure.
Okay, and?
I'm not saying I'm going to find the cure for Michael, but I can raise the money to finance the people who can.
You can, but how many other parents chased that happy ending and didn't get it?
So I sit around and do nothing? You know what all people are going to tell me? What, just to give up after everything that you went through? And you know what? If Michael comes back a little different, I don't care. I'll have some kind of life
That's what we all want.
God. You don't get it, you know. When I go there and I visit Michael and I see him lying in that bed, it's like he's just suspended and he's waiting, and I just want to stop that waiting.
I'm not trying to tell you to give up hope. I would never tell you to give up on Michael, ever.
I try not to get stuck, you know, I do, and I have gone on with my life. But tonight isn't about me, it's about Michael. Is it wrong to want to do something good in his name? To set up a charity that is going to give other people hope, and it's going to help them. And you know what? If Michael wakes up, well, that's all the better.
The last thing I'd ever try to do is stop you from making something good come out of what happened to Michael. I don't want to see you set yourself up to break your own heart, Carly.
I'm clear about Michael's condition. I know the chances are slim that he's ever going to wake up, and I will never give up hope. I can't.
And I would never expect you to. Okay, so, do you want me at this benefit tonight, or what?
Yes, I do, but I know you hate these things. I know that small talk makes your skin crawl, and your family's going to be there, and I know how hard that is for you.
But I would do anything for Michael.
I know you would. I love you for that, but I don't want to take advantage of our friendship that way. I'll find other ways to do that.
Yeah.
You can write me a big fat check, though.
Okay, consider it done.
And I realized that I shouldn't ask anything from you after you sacrificed so much so I could keep my boys. You took over the business, and you're at odds with Sonny because of me.
That was my call, not yours.
It's been really weird and hard tonight, doing this with Sonny.
Just think about Michael, because, tonight is about Michael.
I know. It's about Sonny and I working together for our son. Don't worry about me. I'm going to be okay. Thank you.
Is Patrick drinking? I need to make an appointment to see him as soon as possible.
Okay, I may have some good news. I approached Anthony Zakara. I told him I was looking for a job piloting ships and that I would be discreet and I've got a good rep and I think he's very interested in hiring me.
So what's the good news?
Jason, this could be the end that we need.
You can't trust Anthony Zakara. He might be setting you up.
Okay, he didn't hire me on the spot, but I know that he is interested.
Interested in why someone associated with me is coming to him looking for work.
Aha! Rick did make that very point.
Rick was there?
Yes, he was. And he said that I was going to feed all kinds of information to you or Lucky.
That's perfect.
It was perfect, Jason. I could have planned it better myself. Rick put all the suspicions that Anthony could possibly have out on the table and I shot them down.
What makes you think Anthony's going to buy it?
Because Rick and I really do hate each other and Anthony could see that. He knows it's true. He bought it.
Okay, what if you're wrong? And what if this is a trap? Do you know how easy it would be for Anthony to make you disappear?
Okay, yeah, it's true. There's no guarantee that Anthony Zakara won't turn on me and have me killed, but it's worth the risk, Jason. Okay, fine. I know you're not going to lie to me, so it's going to be a yes or no. If the answer is no, and you think I'm going to be risking my neck for nothing, then I'll back off. But if the answer is yes, and you think I can help you get Spinelli out of this mess, I've got to do it. So it's going to be yes or no.